light and darkness meet on the edge of the horizon through the trees. I am a narcissist, crippled with self-doubt. I've got a courage that brings me to my knees. I am equal parts sacred and profane. I live my life that way. I live my life that way.
Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Clash week number 11. And that's right, we are equal parts of sacred and profane here at 99 Gaming. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. I really am super hyped up about this Clash event. So hopefully we get it right. We're going to do the best we can with it. I love the visuals. I love the scoring. If it works, we will make this a permanent type of mini game because I think it has the potential to be something really cool. Got some great news for you guys. I put the poll up there. Looks like 85% or so of our army has been on the portal and tested it more than 4 times, which is awesome. If you haven't, I'm just going to challenge you guys to make a little bit more time to get involved with that. We've gotten some excellent feedback. We're getting super close. The ability to see standings, to see the Wall of Fame, to see the heroes and villains, to do stories, to gear yourself. I mean, all those things are a part of our portal. We're super proud of everything that we put together for you guys, and we really want you guys to start to use it, to be a part of it, but really starts with the testing. So I want to tease this too, because I've told you guys in the past that the further we get along with the portal and the more the inventory gets taken out of my hands, it's going to be faster and faster. Then we start to get to some of our old school events, right? So I'm going to tease something in a minute. Before we get to that, I do want to give a shout out to all of our players that are here. I see Trigger is back. Love to see Trigger back in chat. Just makes my day. We can see our super fans. We got Diana C. We got Trigger's Army. I heard the legend Fly Rod is going to be playing with us tonight. I heard the great Moonshot's going to be here playing tonight. Of course, B-Dub, Father Ron, our Clash leader right now. Busy Bee, Craven Light, hot on the trail, trying to get to second. Of course, Deadly Dimes. You guys, look, we got a great group. I'm going to show you guys the standings. But I do want to tease something because I think it's going to happen sooner rather than later. What if we were to bring, oh boy, can you guys feel that? Can you see that? That is me teasing castle raids in the very near future. So just want to remind you guys, it's still out there, and we're going to be getting some castle raids, old school castle raids, coming back for you guys pretty soon. So let me show you guys. Animal says, what am I, chopped liver? Well, I don't know, Animal. Let's look at the standings, and we'll see if you qualify as chopped liver or slightly higher, slightly lower. So when I look at the standings, I have, yeah, Animal, I think you're a little ahead of chopped liver. It's like chopped beef, maybe. But here's the standings, everybody, in all seriousness. Tonight's going to be fun. It's going to give Animal a chance to move up in the standings because you can see, look, Busy Bee, 32 points. Craven Light, 30 in second place. Cat, 26. Dimes, 25. Kel and Ron at 24. Samurai, Valar, Shaman Sheila, 22. The Champ Fly Rod at 21. Moonshot, 16. Julia, 16. You got Dow, Animal. And then on down the list. Got B-Dub even there at 5. But tonight is tonight's going to be pretty cool because you've got a chance to bump up a little bit. So tonight you could get 8, 6, 4, 2. So that could be a pretty big swing. Tonight we could have 8th place going to 3rd place, 2nd place going to 1st. So everybody's going to need to pay attention to the rules and really come out swinging tonight. So we want you guys to, to bring everything you got and be ready to go and give us the best possible gameplay that we can possibly get. So we've seen the standings. We've seen the cover. I'll explain the rules in a second. But also, I do have to mention to you guys, and most of you guys have already picked up a bundle, 2 bundles. 2 is the limit. We did this last week, and it was very important. And did I promise you guys that we were going to do more Clash events? Because look, it was summertime. It's still the tail end of summer, but I had people messaging me. They were like, "Kills, we've canceled a lot of events. You know, I love Friday nights. I love Clash." And I told you guys that we were going to ramp up our Clash events. So back-to-back weeks. Saturday is our deal. Saturday is our thing. Friday night is our story. We do faction wars during the week. But this Clash group is really, really special. And we want to get some events out there for all of you guys and keep these things going. Now, in the spirit of these Clash events, I also said that we were going to do some pretty amazing bundle packages. We lowered the price of bundles. We're going to do that between now and Labor Day. So for the whole month of August, these bundles are coming in at $30. So that's almost half the price they previously were, which means several people are picking up bundles, 2 of them, for almost the price they were getting one. And we've also added some additional things in these bundles. Tonight, if you get 2 bundles, you get a second piece of Savage gear. We're also putting a little bit of firepower in there. I know you guys have been wanting Red's Revenge. So here it is. Here's tonight's bundle. Kel can list this again. It is a lot, so she needs to start typing already. But here is bundle number 1. So if you pick up 1, you are absolutely getting Gold Summon Skins, Energy Orbs, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, ASC, Iron, Combat Orbs, 2 Spruce, Mirror Smoke. Mirror Smoke is hard to get. If you pick up 2 bundles tonight, you're getting 2 Mirror Smokes. Bonus XP. Somebody asked me today, when is the next level up event? Next level up event is at the end of August because Lazarus Lagoon is our first ever 12-chapter story. It is a 3-month story, and it has been phenomenal. We've done more stuff in Lazarus Lagoon than we've done in any other chapter. So the journey there has been phenomenal. So Mythic Skins in tonight's bundle. Bonus XP Potion. Those things will come in handy as we get closer to level up. Red Summon Skins, Mag 7, Super 8, and 1 Red's Revenge in each of these bundles. So if you pick up both, you're getting a set of Red's Revenge, Savage Chest, and Elemental Earthstone, the first ever Elemental Earthstone in tonight's first bundle. The second one will have a different bonus. We're going to mix it up. So can anybody tell me in chat right now what the Elemental Earthstone signifies? What could be coming in the very, very near future when we roll out a brand new Elemental Stone? You guys know. You know exactly what will be coming pretty soon. There will be a Earth Trigger Pet coming very, very soon. So, not tonight, but that is your first stone, and that sort of is the it's the salvo shot. So you got Dire Red Gems, Dire Blue, Mayhem, Lagoon, Ruby, Lagoon Sapphire, Robust, and again, these Saturday special bundles have really been the secret to a lot of upgrades. That's why you guys have not been upgrading as much over the last month or so as you have normally been. So again, you get 1 of each of these skins in the bundle. Silver, Gold, Platinum, Onyx, Prime, Iconic, Epic, and Stellar. If you pick up 2 bundles, you're doubling up all of that, and you're also getting, here it is, the Savage Cape is in bundle number 2, and a bonus Firestone. So if you are loading up on fire, tonight, second bundle is going to give you a Firestone. So the first bundle is going to be Savage Chest and Earthstone. The second one is going to be Savage Cape and Firestone. All the other items in here are the same. So again, you pick up 2. The only thing that's changing for the second one is going to give you an additional piece of gear and a different elemental stone. And at this point, we've really started to distinguish between different types of players, right? I had players already messaging me. I'm not even sure what that means. But, yeah, don't advertise it here. That's all I can say. Now, if you would have sent me a message, and if you are a qualified artist, you certainly could have messaged me in advance, but it's just not cool to spam channels. I don't spam channels, so I don't expect people to come here and spam my channel. And I never have. All right, so back to what we do, because we're a gaming community, and we're building something pretty dynamic. So you can obviously see this is jam-packed tonight. Kel, can we get a list of all the bundles tonight? All the bundles tonight, you can see who got one piece of gear, who got two pieces of gear. But I do have people messaging me saying, can you put a fire stone in the next bundle? Can you put a ice in the next bundle? Hey, I want an air stone. And now you're going to get earth. So you can see now we've got 4 different trigger stones or elemental stones. So now you're going to start to have different people want to push in a different direction. Some people are really going to like their air pets. Some people are going to like their fire pets. And I'm just curious. You've only seen 3 so far. So what are you guys leaning toward right now? You like your core? You like your rhyme? Which elemental? Which elemental are you looking for? Fire, ice, or air? What's your favorite? And you can see double bundles. We got B-Dub, Valar, Trigger, Dimes, Bones, Cat, Flyrod, Jules, Craven. Single bundles tonight. We got Father Ron, Shaman Sheila, Moonshot. Got Sheila listed twice. Look at that. Sheila, you're so special. Kel's like, I got to put her name down twice. Samurai, Voxbank, and Kel as well. And I know Valar super chatted, so let me give Valar super chat here. Hello down in number. Kills Great Mod channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, box, burn coin. It is Clash Night. And Trigger, I know you're not quite back with the Trigger army, but hopefully Ranger Chris is watching somewhere. I do want to say it is date night, baby. Clash Night is date night. It is what we do. And look, I know you guys can't be here every single time for every single event. I get that, especially during the summer. But I got to tell you, I'm starting to feel the fall coming around the corner, and I'm ramping up events. So Monday nights, Wednesday night, Friday night story, Saturday night Clash, box events every 2 weeks. And we're going to fit the portal in there. We're going to fit our battle royale in there, our swarm raids in there. You name it, we got an event for it. All right, so Kel, thank you for listening that. And now, let me show you guys. Well, you know what? I'm not going to show you because those are the bundles. Let's do this. I'm going to take you to this little ladder here, and you can see up at the top, we got Queen Bee. Look at Queen Bee all the way up there. She's in the rare air. Then you got Craven and Cat. Then Dimes, Kel and Ron. That is like a standings ladder right there. And everybody wants to be where Busy Bee is. Tonight is a team event, but we're going to have probably 4 teams. So, if you are here and ready to play in game number 1, we're going to run probably 2 games tonight. Give me a 999 if you're here and you're ready to run in game number 1. All right, so I was hoping we'd get some people quick on the draw. All right, let's break up these standings a little bit. Now let's do this. We're going to put Father Ron over here. And we're going to put Cosmic Craven Light over here. Because they were 2 fastest. All right, so Ron, you see all those 9s up there. So Ron, do me a favor. Why don't you pick one of those players that typed a 999 that you would like to have on your team. Now, you got to be careful because if you pick somebody too high in the standings, you're going to be on their team. So, Ron, why don't you pick a player that you would like to be on your team? All right, Ron is going to pick Cosmic Kel. Now, Craven Light, why don't you pick a player out of that list? And I see Moons there. I see B-Dub. I see Sheila. I see Fly Rod in the house. I see Cat. I see Dimes. I see Busy. So, Craven Light, why don't you pick a player? All right, so Craven Light wants Dimes. Okay. Now, Ron, I want you to pick one of those players that you want on Craven Light's team. So I want you to send one of those players over to Craven Light. Somebody that you want to play against. All right, he sent an animal over. Ron says, I want to play against the animal tonight. Go get him, animal. Now, Craven Light, I want you to pick a player that you want to play against, that you want over on Ron's team. He said, I want to play against B-Dub. Oh, yeah. Sending B-Dub over to the enemy. All right, and because tonight we got a lot of players who want to play tonight, I'm going to randomly assign 2 more players, so it's going to be 4 versus 4. Moonshot. And Fly Rod. All right. Now this is going to be pretty good. We got 3 Mirror and a Vox, and we got 3 Sly and a Mirror. This should be entertaining. All right. These games will go quickly. Pay attention to the rules. It's not just about firepower tonight, and these games are going to be 45 minutes, so they will go quickly. We know this. All right, so I'm going to take you to the Clash Splash, and here we are. Well, let me try this again. All right, so we have 2 schools of thought. Ron, and you got to answer this right away. Do you want to be the defending team or the attacking team? Now, there's not major differences, but do you want to defend or do you want to attack? All right, Ron wants to defend. So that means Ron is going to be guarding the shore. Now, the only slight difference is their resources are a little bit closer. All right, so Craven, Dimes, Animal, and Fly Rod, you're on this side. Ron, Kel, B-Dub, and Moonshot, you're on this side. Now again, I'll reset the timer. Now here's the way it works, okay? The attackers will go first, and that will be Team Cravenlight. There are 7 different resources on the map. Cravenlight, your team has pineapples. They have food and first aid. And they're over on your side. Ron, you have fire, which is here. And you have gold. So each team has 2 starter resources. In the middle, you have bombs, you have treasure chest, and you have feathers. And you can see that they are encased, which means you can't just grab them when you get over there. You've got to break that seal. And there is, just like walls, there is weak, strong, and epic. So if you try to cheese it a little bit and just use like a red arrow, it may work on the weak one, but if you pick the epic bubble, you're going to have to hit it more than one time. So the idea is to get these resources and get them back to your base. Now in the middle, there's 2 of each resource, and I'm going to tell you how the scoring works. But there's some things that you can do. So for example, let's say Moonshot is defending. Moonshot, you can harvest items that you own. So for example, Moon can go over here and say, I'm going to harvest gold. And next turn, he's going to create a second gold block. So you can manufacture your items that you own. Ron may say, I want to harvest fire. And he basically passes this turn, and he'll create a second fire. You can also drop a seal smoke, and you can encase your own resources. Which means if a team comes after your resource, they got to break the shell, which takes a turn, before they can take your resource. So you can harvest, you can steal, you can protect. But here's the way the scoring works and why this is important. Each unique item that you have, which means the first one that you have of that item, is worth 20 points. Any additional of the same item is worth 5 points. So if you harvest, if Moon says, hey, I want to harvest this, now I've got 20 plus 5, that's fine. But if Fly Rod gets over here and steals your gold and comes back, that's going to be worth 20 points to Fly Rod. So if you want to protect your resources and harvest them, you can. And you can make multiples of those. However, if another team is aggressive, they may get unique. So if you get one of each item, if you've got fire, gold, first aid, food, bombs, treasure chest, feathers, that's 140 points. If you harvest some of those items that you're in possession of, it's 5 more each turn. But here's the way it's going to work tonight. We're going to have 2 games tonight. Second game could be 3 versus 3. It might be 4 versus 4 as well. We're going to stack rank every team's score. So whoever scores the most tonight, all those players are getting 8 points. Whoever scores the second most, all those players are getting 6, then 4, and then 2. So you see how that works? If you're the worst scoring team tonight, you and your partners are only getting 2 points, which means the top scoring team could get 8 points. That's a big, big shift in standings with only 2 more Clash events to go before the tournament. We have one more Clash after this one, and then we rank, and then we have the tournament. There are 12 weeks of Clash. This is week number 11. All right, so again, think of harvesting as like going to the circuit breaker in a faction war and saying, I'm going to harvest this, and the next turn, you get a secondary fire, secondary gold. Potentially, yes, Jason. Could be a pet. Could be a pet plus an attack. Could be a big attack. So an attack does potentially damage the seal. It's not like your regular seal. These are orbs. They have health to them. So if your strategy is to leave the shore and get over here, you may have to break that. I don't know how many times you or somebody else, whatever your strategy is going to be, maybe one person goes there, maybe two people, whatever. And then you take that back. If you're able to break this seal and get that chest back, well now, look at that, you got 3 items. But if Dimes goes over here and steals your gold, now you got 2 items and they got 3. So it is going to be a battle of stealing from the other team, protecting what you have, and remember, each unique item. So if you only have one of something, the other team takes it, then now that's a 40-point swing. They get 20, you get 20. Does everybody understand? If you have a question, ask me your questions right now. Movement is a factor, absolutely. Terrain is a factor as well. It's a lot of ways to move. It's a lot of things. Well, you just got to try it. So, obviously, you can attack each other. You can do certain things to each other. But you got to be in range. So whoever ends up with the most is going to be the team that wins. So again, your strategy is going to be several things. Steal from the other team if you can get there. Harvest your own if you decide you want to make multiples of the same thing. Protect your own. Take from the neutral site. Attack people, slow people, kill people, whatever the case may be. If you are to kill someone, they go back to their base. So Fly Rod gets over here, he dies. Up, you're going back. Make sense? Max seals. But I'm not going to cap you out on max seals because you guys have the most max seals. So if you want to play a max seal, Jason comes here, plays a max seal, somebody breaks it. Later on, he goes and plays another max seal over here. I'm okay with that. But remember, protecting that item is a move. So it's going to take him his turn to seal that and encase it. It would also take him a turn to harvest. And you can harvest your own encased item. But the 3 items in the middle are neutral. So move, steal, harvest, protect, attack, basic stuff. All right. I'm going to give you guys, well, everybody's playing. Ron, Craven, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Animal, Moon, and Fly Rod. Give me your pre-match buffs. After you give me your pre-match buffs, I'll give you guys 30 seconds to have a quick meeting of the minds, and then we'll kick this thing off. And it will be 45 minutes. And remember, you're not just playing against the other team. You are. Somebody's going to finish ahead of the other team here. But you also want to play fast and get as many points as you can, because you're going to be stack ranked against the teams that are watching you right now. So it's going to be another game after this, and they're going to want to beat your scores. And you can do that in a lot of different ways. You'll see after the first couple moves about what you can do. But again, you have no range on the other team right now. You got to be in proximity. And there is elevation. You can see that some of these things are on cliffs. The three in the middle are all elevated. The people on the beach are lower, and Team Craven Light are higher. All right, looks like we got some pre-match buffs, everybody. Take 30 seconds. Ron, you're going to be the first to act. So after 30 seconds, when you type your move, I'm going to start the timer. And remember, it's going to be 45 minutes. Those of you watching, have a good time. Cheer them on. We may tweak this a little bit, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Ron, we'll give you about 15 more seconds. And those of you watching, do not go anywhere. All right, Ron. We're starting a timer. Ron is going to seal and harvest. That's all he can do. All right, let's go to Craven Light. And remember, duplicates of the same item are only worth 5 points. Ron going to play a max seal and harvest fire. Everybody play swift tonight. Play quick so we can get a lot of action in. All right, Craven Light. Going to jump down. Going to speed potion to about right here. Red Paw to double strike. Does not break the seal. After Craven Light, we got Kel. Kel, you're up. After Kel, we got Dimes. I'm going to give you guys about 20 seconds. If your moves take too long, we're going to skip. Gold blade to chest. Seal. Can't max seal. You can't protect something on the same turn. You can only protect and harvest. All right, so she's going to gold blade to the chest. Doing Craven a favor. And she's going to move. All right, so she moves to about right here. Going to break the orb for Craven Light or whoever. She's going to seal herself. And no protection of the gold. All right, let's go to Dimes. Dimes, you're up. After Dimes, we got B-Dub. Dimes going to go red spike to feather. Going to speed potion. All right, Dimes. Speed potion dropping down. She's in the water. Spike does not break the encasement. So you ain't grabbing it. And that speed potion gets you out in the middle of the shore. B-Dub, you're up. And each team starts out basically with 40 points because you've got your own 2 resources right now. Unless somebody takes them, the score starts out 40-40. Going to Talon Moon to the chest and move toward the gold. All right, B-Dub moves to about here. Moon has picked up a chest. Well, he hasn't picked it up. He's at the chest. It's a good move. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Animal. All right, Animal's going to drop. Okay, Animal's going to go over to the medic. And he is going to seal it to protect it. And he's also going to harvest it. Another good move. I like it, Animal. Animal sealing his own and harvesting another one. All right, Moonshot, you're up. Got Moonshot, then we got Fly Rod. All right, Moon is going to grab the first chest. Going to speed potion back. And he does have it back on his shore. Fly Rod, you're up. All right, so right now that would be 60 points. If they can hold them. Again, you can take from the other team and a lot of things that you can do. All right, Fly Rod's going to warp smoke toward the bars. Fly, you get to about right here with the warp smoke. You're still up on top of the hill, not quite down with the bars. And he's going to go Gold Rufus to B-Dub. Has a knockout chance. B-Dub doesn't hit. Fly Rod picking number 1 to 6. Fly Rod going for the knockout punch on B-Dub. Can he get an early turning of the tide here? Picking number 5 of his 5. Let's see if the champ made a good call here. It's a 1. No knockout punch. However, B-Dub is taking a little bit of damage. Let's put B-Dub in the blue. All right, round number 2, Ron. Able to harvest a little bit of fire. So they own it now. Ron, you're up. Your move. Again, you guys can harvest as much as you want. You can move. Up to you. There is no limit to how many times you can harvest your own items. All right, Ron is going to move toward the bomb. Ron, you get about right there, and you're at the base of that cliff. All right, let's go from Ron to Craven Light. Going to send a tar trap on Ron. Stasis over to Kel. Move up and grab the chest. Now, Craven's got the chest in his possession. Ron, he's shooting a tar trap at you. Your call. And a red stasis at Kel. Actually, the tar trap is an activation. It's not a tar arrow. Sorry, Ron, nothing you can do about it. Can't psycho it. It's an activation. It's an ability. That was my bad. All right, Kel, you're up. So Craven is in possession of the second chest. Ron's team has already harvested some fire. Keep the moves going. Start planning out your next move just so we can get a lot of action in tonight's game. All right, Kel, we need to move. About 30 seconds so far. Move toward chest. Max Spark Fly. Gum arrow to Craven. All right, she's going to move over here where Craven's at. Going to put a Max Spark on Fly Rod. And an undetectable gum arrow. Craven, you're stuck with that chest. All right. Dimes, you're up. Each team has one blue and one psycho, by the way. We got Dimes and we got B-Dub. Going to go Gold Thorn to the feather. Warrior charge to grab it. Gold Thorn does break the seal. She's trying to warrior charge. You do, Dimes. You got it. You barely got it. Dimes in possession of a feather. One of the two feathers. That's as far as you can get, though, at the top of that hill. All right, B-Dub, you're up. All right, B-Dub. Going to protect their own gold bar. And she's going to harvest it. Animal. You harvested a first aid kit. Your move. All right, Animal says, I'm going to harvest another one. Animal going with a double harvest. Moonshot, you're up. Animal's making medic kits. All right, going to send another shot to Fly Rod. He's stuck. Going to tar trap Deadly Dimes. All right. Going to pawn up the spark. So Fly Rod is not sparked. Tammy is tar trapped. And Moonshot's right there with the chest. He's playing a going to bundle up his newly acquired gold chest. Make it a little bit more difficult for somebody to take it from him. All right, Fly Rod, you're up. Now you are slowed, but Craven Light kept you from being completely sparked. And after your turn, that first max spark's going to wear off. Ron is trapped and Dimes is trapped. And Craven is trapped. And Fly Rod is slowed. Sly Smoke to the gold bar. Wrath standard ammo. Oh, Fly Rod. He is there. Sly Smoke's going to give him a seal. And he's breaking the seal. All right, Ron, you're up. Fly Rod using a little firepower there with that red gel. All right, he's going to Talon B-Dub to the food. Yet, Ron, you can't encase the chest unless you're there. And you couldn't encase it anyway because Craven already has possession of it. So you got to be there. Now, B-Dub is going to be Talon toward the food. She gets to about right there and gets dropped in the water. So you are en route, B-Dub, but not quite there. And Ron's going to play absorption. All right, but he's no longer tar trapped. So he gets the absorption, drops B-Dub in the middle of the water, and then we go to Craven Light. Craven Light, your move. Somebody left their food unprotected. Look at that. B-Dub's got a path. Craven is tar trapped. Dimes is tar trapped or gum arrowed. Dimes and Craven both in possession of 20-point items. Question is, can they get them back? All right, you can go seal and absorption for Craven Light. B-Dub, he's going to send a gum arrow over at you. Moon's going to gold Psycho. All right. Psycho out of play. Craven loses his absorption. Kel, you're up. So you got Kel on one side of Craven, B-Dub on the other side. All right, Kel's going to try to speed potion over to the feather. Now you get through some of the water. You get to this cliff, and you start climbing. You get about halfway up. Dimes, you're up. Turn number 3 for Dimes. Now, Dimes is stuck with this feather. Obviously, there's another one. that Kel had her sights on. We got Dimes, B-Dub, Animal, Moon, and Fly. Going to go Vines to Kel. Talon, Craven back, and Gas Blast Kel. All right, Vines and then a Gas Blast. I like it. And Talon, Craven back. And they do get a little drop off here, Craven. You drop off the gold chest. Kel, you got Vines, and then you got a Gas Blast. Question is, do you want to roll the dice and see where it takes you? All right. Vines are going to hit. Moon's going to play gold blue. No blues, no psycho. And Dime's taking some damage. Still has her feather, but she's taking some damage. All right, B-Dub, you're up. Speed potion to gold bar. B-Dub's like, nope, let me go back. She was on her way to the food. She saw Fly Rod over there. She's going back, Fly. Not trusting you with that gold, I see. All right. Going to speed potion back. Going to protect that gold bar. And going to shoot Fly Rod. Dime says wait. All right, Dimes, what's the move? All right, going to red psycho the shot. Burning that psycho. That means Fly Rod keeps his seal. B-Dub taking a little extra damage. She's now blue minus. All right, Animal. You just added another 5 points to your team. Your move, Animal. Animal's now harvested 2 additional first aid kits. So, that would be 20 for their first one, 40 for the gold chest, 60 for the food they still have, and then another 10. So 70 points. Looking like about 65 for Ron's team. Already got the red psycho, Craven Light from Dimes. All right, Animal, your move. All right, give Joe about 10 more seconds. Get his move in. Got Animal, and then we got Moonshot. All right. Seal, Pineapple, and Harvest. All right, Animal's heading over to the Pineapple. So he's going to protect his own food, make it a little more difficult to get. And he's going to harvest. All right, Moonshot, you're up. Talon Ron to the bomb. F5 Dark 9 Red Gel Ammo to the bomb. All right, so Moon is moving over in range. F5 Dark 9. Moon breaking the encasement. And then Talon Ron to an easy target. Well, or not. Hold on. Dime says wait. Let's put that back. So they're going to move. They're going to Talon Ron up there, and then they're going to do the shot to the encasement. And Dime says hold up. About 12 minutes to go. All right. Judas to Moon's chest seal. All right, Moon, they're going to redirect that shot back to your chest to break that chest. Hits. All right. So this protection over in this middle chest is gone. All right, let's go from Moon over to Fly Rod. Get Fly Rod's move in. Talon Dimes to our area. Max Seal. All right, Talon Dimes is doable. Max Seal gold and head back. Yeah, you can't Max Seal their gold. So I'm going to go with head back. So he starts moving back. All right, let's go to Ron. Ron, you're up. I'm going to turn Fly Rod into an engineer. Mythic Thorn, Silver Spark. All right. Can't hit Fly Rod with Mythic Thorn. Oh, gotcha. All right, Mythic Thorn. Breaks the orb. Grabs a bomb. Not quite. You're not home free yet. You do break the seal. You grab the bomb. But that's it. All right, let's go from Ron over to Craven. Reason being is because movement is always first, but in these mini games, we do allow you to grab the item. Got Craven and Kel. Shimmer to Moon. Pet Repel. Standard ammo. Blue Gel to Kel. All right, got to get Craven in range. Got to jump him down here. Kel, you got a Blue Gel, which could be a freeze 33. Does it hit? Ron's going to prevent the shot. All right, Kel, you're up. Do a little damage to Moon. All right, she's going to move to the feather. Grab the feather. Sly Smoke back. If it resolves, she'll cap the feather. Dimes, you're up. Get your moves in quick. It's close game. In about 3.5 minutes. All right, she's going to try to run to Kel across the lake. This ain't going to work. All right. We saw Craven's first move. You know you ain't getting to that shore. She jumps down, runs, gets to about right there. Give her A for effort. B-Dub. You're up. Kel caps the feather. B-Dub, you own the gold bar. So you can't grab it. All you can do is harvest it. If you harvest it, you can make another one. But you did harvest one earlier on your first move. All right, so she's going to harvest another bar. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Animal. Animal just harvested some food. A little extra food. Look at all the stuff Joe's created. Couple medic kits, extra food. Each one of those in the middle are worth 5. Now on the other side, they've harvested some fire and a gold bar. Animal's going to harvest more food. Moonshot, you're up. All right. Grizz to Joe. Gas Blast to Tiny. Vines to Craven. Or Gas Blast to Tammy. Let me know if any of those things hit. Red Blue the Gas Blast. And let's go hit Moonshot. All right, Fly Rod. Your move. We've seen Tar Traps. We've seen Grizz. We've seen Gas Blast. Mythic Thorn to seal on Gold Bar. Speed Potion. All right, Mythic Thorn, Speed Potion. Going to break it and grab the Gold Bar. All right. And that is 45 minutes. It's good, Ron. He can't get it back to his base. That's the timer. All right. So let me tell you a couple things. One, you can only harvest the items that are in your possession. And you can only seal and put protections over the items in your possession as well. So just a couple things to think about in game number 2. Now, as we look at the score, Animal did not get that last harvest. B-Dub did not get the last harvest. And Ron never got the cannonball back to the shore. So, this is what we have as far as points. Ron's team has their flame that they own, has their gold bar that they own, has a chest and a feather. That's 80. But they also have an extra fire and an extra gold bar, giving them 90. On the other side, we've got first aid kit and food. That's 40. They got a chest and a feather. That's 80. And they got 2 medic chests and food they made by Animal for a total of 95. All right. 95 to 90. Animal able to harvest 3 items. There were a couple moves that were really, really interesting. The slowdowns were good. There were a couple times there could have been more harvest. And certainly there was good protection by the beach team, but maybe a little bit too much protection early in the game. So final score, 95 to 90. And if we play this again, we'll play it a little bit longer. But certainly wanted to give you guys a good taste of it tonight. And everybody sort of learning it for the first time. Doesn't make it easier. But there are a couple moves like that redirection of that shot. If they don't redirect that shot, Ron gets this cannonball and scores it. And that could be the difference in the game. But these two teams might end up first and second place. So let's hold tight. We'll see a brand new game here in a second. Let's get everything reset. Dimes ran over for the unholy smoke move. And there's other ways of transportation. I was waiting to see Ron use the Vox mask. Because I want to say, Father Ron just flew up the cliff. So Ron did not use his Vox mask. A couple people did not use legendaries. So what do you guys think? Pretty good first game? I think both teams played pretty well. Everybody reset with their maps. All right, I think we got everybody set up here. Well, we don't know the standings yet because it depends on what the second game is, Joe. Right now, this is number 1 and number 2. All right, who didn't play the first game wants to get in the second game? Dow picking up a couple bundles. Of course he is. Let's see who we got for game number 2. If you didn't play in the first game, give me a 999 right now. I see Busy B. I see Valar. Get those 9s in there, everybody. Kat, Julia. I see Shaman. All right, so I got Busy, Sheila, Valar, Kat, Julia. All right, I think I'm missing one person. Samurai. All right, yep. So that makes sense. All right. Up, Julie J in the house. JJ. Whoa. Where'd you come from? All right, I need another person. Where you at, Ray? Need either Ray or Dow to get in this game. All right, going to need one more player. All right. See if we can get one more. Tiny, football, Ocean Man, Dow. All right, Tiny it is. That's what I'm talking about. Dime's like, I'm going to play. All right. Now I saw Busy Bee and Shaman Sheila. Busy Bee. Busy Bee, I need you to pick one of those players that you want on your team. All right, Busy Bee taking the assassin. Sheila, I need you to pick a player that you want on your team. Sheila taking Villar. Now, Busy, I want you to take a player that you want Sheila to have that you want to play against. Be careful. They might remember that. All right, she's sending JJ over to Shaman's team. Now, Shaman, I want you to pick which player you want to send over to Busy Bee. Send it Tiny over. All right. Samurai going to Team Busy Bee. Cat going to Team Shaman Sheila. Busy. You want to be the home team or you want to be the away team? Or you want to defend, do you want to defend or you want to attack? Busy wants to defend, and here we go. We'll set up the map for you guys real quick. Got Sheila, Villar, Julie J and Kat, Busy, Julia, Tiny, and Samurai. All right, before we start, set the timer. I'll reset the timer in a second. Any questions that you guys have before we get started? Now, again, you can seal and harvest your own items. You can't seal other people's items. You can't harvest other people's items. You can take their items and take them back. Like when Ron put that talent on B-Dub, I was waiting on B-Dub to speed potion and take that food. But when Flyrod, when they redirected that shot to Moonshot's treasure chest, I was waiting on Flyrod to speed potion to get the treasure chest. So there were a couple moves last match that I thought they were just going to go grab the item, the other team's item. All right. Give me pre-match buffs. If you are Busy, Sheila, Julia, Villar, Tiny, Julie J, Samurai, or Cat, we got another good one. Remember, 95 and 90 were the first two team scores. So somebody scores 120, they're going to be out front. If both teams score over 100, then these teams would be 1-2, the other teams would be 3-4. If it's a low-scoring game, then both the teams that played previously are both going to do pretty well. And remember, today's going to be 8-6, 4-2. So the teams that played the first game should have some interest in this second game. All right. We got everybody's buffs. At this point, Busy, we're going to start the timer when you type your first move. This will be a 45-minute match. If you're on the shore, your items are gold and fire. If you're on the cliffs, your items are food and first aid. Items in the middle are neutral. And the order is Busy, Sheila, Julia, Villar, Tiny, Julie J, Samurai, and Cat. Same order as the screen. All right, so you don't grab fire. All right, let me explain this again for you guys. Busy, you own the fire, and you own the gold. So you don't grab it, but you can harvest it to make additional copies of it. The first copy of each item is worth 20 points. If you harvest it, additional copies are worth 5 points. You can also seal and protect your items, which means that if somebody tries to steal it, they have to break the seal before they do it. All right, so Busy is going to harvest fire. All right, Sheila, you're up. Start the timer. All right, so she can do both. She's going to harvest, and she's also going to drop a seal to protect her item. All right, Sheila says, let me make some food. So Sheila's going to harvest a pineapple. All right. Let's go to Julia. Julia, you're up. Got a little bit of harvesting going on. And by the way, you can't harvest something that somebody else is harvesting. So Julia's going to harvest the gold and also drop a seal to protect it. All right, Valar, you're up. After Valar, we got Tiny and Julie J. And the first two teams watching, they're hoping you guys take a long time to get your moves in. They're like, take your time because we want it to be low scoring. All right, Valar. Going to speed potion, just like Craven Light did. To about right there. Thorn to the chest. Sly Smoke and a red neon arrow with no juice. Busy, does the arrow hit? It hits. Valar with Thorn and with the shot. Breaking the orb. She also Sly Smoke, so if it resolves, she will be at the chest and she will be able to pick up the chest. Tiny, you're up. Don't do it, Tammy. Don't do it. If you have another move, just type it. Tiny's going to Phantom Cape Valar. I'll send you back to where that Sly Smoke was originally cast from. No seal either. All right, Tiny, your move. About 40 minutes to go. Laura was already trying to get some points. Just remember, use all the items at your disposal. All right, that's a lot of stuff. All right, speed potion. Get you to about right there. Sly Smoke. Get you to there. Petro to Villar. And you can't play a seal because you already played Sly Smoke. So Petro to Villar. Sheila, does it hit? All right, going to eclipse Villar. So Villar is not knocked backwards. And Tiny Sly Smoke, so he is at the chest if it resolves. Julie J., you're up. All right, going to send Stasis over to Samurai. Going to Sly Smoke to the Feather. Get you here. In range, but not quite there. Samurai, you're up. So we got the standard strategy here. The Harvesters versus the Attackers. Ah, somebody's a genius. Now, you do have Stasis, unfortunately, so you can't play Thorn. But she does hop on the jet ski. Look at that. And then Sly Smokes up to the Feather. Still sealed, though. All right, Samurai over to Cat. And after Cat, we got Busy. All right, Cat, your move. Gonna ion Tiny back to where he started from. Oh my. Get out of here, Tiny. Gonna Talon Valar up to that chest. And you can't harvest. You can move over to it, but you can't harvest while you do all those other things. All right, let's go from Cat over to Busy Bee. Busy Bee did harvest some fire. So we got Busy's team now with 45 to 40. Busy's going to speed potion over to the bomb. Just about right there. Silver Spark, Mythic Thorn, F4 Spruce to the bomb. Team Sheila. Do they hit? Hits. Busy Bee taking out the protective barrier. And she's close to the bomb. Sheila, you're up. Start of Sheila's turn. She harvests some food. 45-45. Team Sheila has their regular food. They have first aid kit. And they have the bonus 5 food. 45-45. About 31 minutes. Vines to Samurai and harvest the pineapple. You can't play the vines and harvest, so she can only harvest. So another harvest for Shaman. Julia, you harvest a little bit of gold for your team. That's 50 points to 45. It's your move. It's got Sheila working on a second harvest. Julia's going to Stone Scepter and switch with Valar. Valar, you're going over by this gold. And Julia's going up to the chest. Going to grab the chest. And Seal and Thrill. All right, so she does have possession of it. Not quite back to the shore, but is Seal and Thrill. Valar, you just got Stone Sceptered. You're up. Stone Scepter doesn't do any damage. Can't be prevented. Kuma to Jules. Busy B, Max Spark to Busy and a tar trap. All right, tar trap is going to stick her in place. Activation. Kuma is going to unstick her in place. Here's the problem with that move, Valar. You basically just screwed yourself over. Because the tar trap makes it impossible for her to be stunned or held in place a second time. So your Max Spark, well, the Max Spark's going to Busy anyway. Never mind. And Kuma only goes diagonal. So you can't hit Busy as well. All right. Tar trap Julia. Actually, you know what? You are correct. Tar trap Julia. Kuma's going to hit her seal to break her seal. And Max Spark to Busy. So Julia, you are stuck in place with the tar trap. And it is an activation, so you can't stop it. All right, Tiny, you're up. Gold Blitz to rise stasis, absorption, and move to the fire. All right, moving over to the fire. Absorption. Gold Blitz to get rid of rise stasis. All right, Julie J, you're up. Let's go, JJ. And again, if you guys have your moves prepped, go ahead, Sheila, type it. If you guys have your moves prepped, then it'll go much quicker. They're going to prevent the stasis attack. So, Riley, you still have that stasis. Julie J, Riley, and Kat. Going to send another Max Spark to Busy. Busy, you're now stuck in place too. Can't be stunned or stopped the rest of the game. It's going to go Petro to Riley, but you can't grab that feather because it is encased, Julie J. So that case has to be broken first. But we do have a Petro to Riley. Does the Petro hit? Ain't nobody grabbing that feather until that case is broken. Hits, all right. Petro's going to break Riley's seal. No knockback because it just breaks her seal. All right, Riley, you're up. About the halfway point. No. Vines are not going to break. Vines are not going to break the feather seal. But I'll let you back that out and I'll let you attack if you want to attack. I actually don't have any current thoughts on The Walking Dead right now because I'm doing a gaming stream, but I'll certainly be more than happy to give some Walking Dead thoughts when we do a Walking Dead stream. We're just in the middle of a time match right now, so I can't really go into this season's Walking Dead. Riley, any action toward the encasement? Yep, no worries. But hang around, and we're certainly going to be ramping up our videos in about a month. All right, Vines to JJ, Grizz to JJ, F5, Spruce to the Feather. All right. All will be successful. Going to Phantom Cape the Vines. All right, Valar's going to Phantom Cape the Vines. They stay, which means Grizz is going to break the seal. And Spruce. Sheila, does the Spruce hit? Yep, no Grizz. So let's leave the seal. How about the Spruce? All right. It's going to break. Feather is exposed. All right, Cat, your move. Got Riley and Julie J both there. Feather's unprotected. So there are no seals around any of the neutral items. And Cat had moved to the first aid kit but was not able to harvest it. About 19 minutes to go. After Cat, we got Busy. Busy, be ready to go, even though you can't move from your location. Cat's going to speed potion to the chest. You guys must not have saw Craven Light speed potion in game number 1. So it gets you to about right there. After you jump down into the water, you speed potion. Don't get to grab the chest. All right, let's go to Busy Bee. Gonna summon Clyde. Gonna break Tiny's absorption. Gonna break Julia's tar trap. Gonna break Julie J's seal. And then put a max spark on JJ to slow her down. All right, let's go to Sheila. You're up. Sheila getting another pineapple. She's farming like mad. Look at this. Shaman harvesting. We got a tie game, everybody. 50-50. Feathers already. That seal's broken. And you can't slow Busy because she's already been stunned. So tough double move there. So Thorn, seal broken, and max spark Busy, no effect. Julia, you're up. All right, Mythic Blitz, Riley Stasis, max spark to Julie J. Julie J, you are stuck in place. That's the second max spark. Julie's going to warrior charge back and get rid of Stasis. All right, Valar, you're up. Team Busy just took a 20-point lead. Petro to Samurai, S6 Spruce. To the gold bar. All right, we got a Spruce and a Petro to Samurai. Trying to knock her off the ledge. Let me know if they hit. Trying to knock her off the cliff and break the protective encasement. All right, Riley's going to intervene. No Petro. And the S6 Spruce does remove the coating on the gold bar. Valar is in possession of your gold bar, which means that cost you 20 points just by her picking it up. If she gets it back to her base, she'll get another 20. Big move by Valar. That's a game changer. Tiny, your move. Well, may only cost you 5 because luckily you guys farmed one. So you still own one unique one. So technically wouldn't cost you 20, but they could get 20 from it. Smart move to harvest that earlier so you still own one. For now. Doesn't mean they can't take any of the other ones. Got Tiny, then Julie J. Tiny's going to harvest some fire. And can't Grizz Cat, you can only harvest. All right, so let's go to Julie J. So Tiny is harvesting fire, trying to get some extra copies. Got Julie J, Samurai, and Cat. About 11 minutes to go. Gonna max seal Valar. And she can't move, so obviously she can't pick up that feather. But she is going to go Gum Arrow to Samurai to hold her in place. Busy hits, let me know. And again, you can't harvest anything you don't own. You can only harvest the items that you are in possession of, not neutral items. All right, Tiny is going to prevent the Gum Arrow. Yep. All right, Tiny's going to prevent the Gum Arrow, and Julie J, you're no longer sparked. You can move or be moved. All right, Samurai, you're up. Got Samurai, then Cat. 9 minutes to go. She's going to grab the feather and speed potion back to the shore. Riley grabbing a feather. There's one up there still. All right, Cat, your move. Looking like 80 points for Busy's team. But scores change quick. Looks like it's 80 to 50 right now. But Sheila's team is in good position. All right, Kat's going to grab the chest. And Sly Smoke. If it resolves, she will cap the chest. All right, Busy B, you're up. Can't harvest the bomb. You can grab the bomb. And she's going to Sly Smoke back. Cat caps the chest because it was not dealt with. Busy B, surrounded by Sly Smoke, will cap if it resolves. Sheila, your move. All right, she's going to harvest a pineapple. Can't max seal the med kit unless you're there, but Sheila is harvesting. Julia, your move. Got about 6 minutes. Got Julia, then Villar. Busy Bee did cap the bomb. So a chest, a feather, a bomb. They have one of each item on their side. Julia's going to harvest fire and seal. All right, let's go from Julia over to Villar. Villar has the gold. All right, Villar is going to warp smoke to the speedboat to drive home. Warp smoke's here. Gonna jump on the jet ski. Get you to about there if it resolves. Tiny, you're up. Tiny grabbing some fire. He harvested it. Extra fire for Tiny. Villar, you did get pretty good distance across that lake, though. And she's still on the jet ski. All right, Tiny's going to harvest for another round. Julie J., you're up. She's going to grab the feather and speed potion back. Oh, this game just got close. Look at Julie J dropping off the feather for the 20 points. Samurai, you're up. Samurai's going to harvest. Cat, you're up. Oh, no. Cat is jumping on the jet ski with Villar. No. Her and Villar driving back to the shore. She takes the jet ski all the way back. And you can't get to the gold, and she takes Villar to the other direction. All right. And that is it. That is the timer. She was trying to snatch that piece of gold on the other side, but she forgot Villar was on a jet ski. She needed to get Villar to the shore. All right, so that is, let's see what this final score is going to be. None of the harvest went through on the final round. So we've got Team Busy. $20, $40, $60, $80, $110. Because they have their fire and they harvest 2 fires. So 20, 40, 60. Their fire would make it 100 and 110. All right, so let's see where Team Sheila ended up. They got their first aid kit. They got their pineapple. They got a feather, a chest, which is 80, and Team Sheila ends up with 90. Oh, man, if they could have gotten Villar over to the shore, they could have gotten a share of first place. So it looks like overall tonight we got Team Busy in first place, Team Craven in second place, and we got Team Ron and Team Sheila tied for third. And again, we do this again, they're going to be longer matches. These are going to be a lot of fun. All right, so these teams tied for third. Make it like Tetris. Craven team tied for second. And Busy's team, Busy, Julia, Tiny, and Samurai, getting 8 points. Craven, Dimes, Animal, Fly Rod with 6 points. Ron, Kel, B-Dub, Moon, Cat, Villar, Sheila, and Julie J all getting 4 points. So 8 points for first, 6 for second, 4 for third. All right, I got a little surprise for everybody. What do we do for all of our combatants? What do we do for all of our players when we play Clash? Got to give away. Yeah. Get out of here, Tammy. No. She's like, give away 5 reds. No. We give away 5 combat orbs. Except for Dimes, who gets 0 for being greedy. All right. So we give away 5 combat orbs. And I was thinking, not this week. Let's see what you guys think about this. What if we add a wild stone starting next week to anybody that plays Clash or is available to play Clash? And what a wild stone would be is your ability to turn that stone into any other elemental stone. So if you want to turn it into a fire, if you want to turn it into an ice, you want to turn it into whatever you want, we're going to add that for our Clashers starting next Saturday. So we're doing Battle Royale next week, but we're going to do it just exclusively for our Clash group. So with our Clash group, if you play, not for Battle Royale, we're doing something different for Battle Royale. But to make sure we got our Clashers ready to go, because Clash has a lot, Battle Royale has a lot of benefits. But to keep our Clash going through the remainder of the year, when we do a Clash event, you'll get combat orbs, and we're going to add a brand new item. I didn't want to roll it out tonight because I want to give people a notice, right? I want to say, hey, we're going to start doing this. We want you to show up and play Clash. But starting with the next Clash event, we're going to get a wild elemental stone that you'll be able to trade in for the elemental stone of your choice. And you know what? It's only 10:30 on the East Coast. So, great job tonight. Fun job with Clash. Something brand new. I really like this format. Something about this map and the gameplay and the different mechanics, I'm going to work on it just a little bit more. But I think if this was an actual event and it was longer, I think it'd be really cool. I think it's close, and I'm glad to see you guys play it and all the different things you can do. It's a good strategy. No, there's one more Clash week. This was number 11. We do number 12, and 12 is the end of the season, and then we do the standings, and then we do the tournament. But yeah, the cool thing about tonight is it's a map that you can harvest. It's a map you can use your items. Nobody jumped on the back of the dolphin, which I thought was a big miss. There is a dolphin right there. So I was thinking like Julie J was going to jump on the dolphin and ride that bad boy over to the shore. And I intentionally did not tell you guys there was a dolphin and a jet ski because I wanted you to use it. Also, nobody used their magic carpet that they could have used. So I was hoping somebody would also use a magic carpet and then fly that bad boy over. That was not used. So there were a lot of items that you could have implemented that I wanted you guys sort of look at it and figure it out. But the carpet was not there. The carpet is in your inventory. But I was waiting for somebody to play a magic carpet. So yeah, we're going to do some cool things. So no event tomorrow night. You guys enjoy your Sunday. We got 2 neutral fields Monday night, Wednesday night. It's going to be a lot of fun. We start Chapter 9 of Lazarus Lagoon next Friday. And then next Saturday, we got a Battle Royale. The week after will be the final week of the Clash season before we go into the tournament. And then we'll start a new one. We're going to go over to have a beer, like Fly Rod said. But I also want to remind you guys what's at stake for this tournament. I mean, this is a cool treasure room. So this could be a permanent part that you're going to earn for your faction, your very own treasure room. All right. I know it's not a Battle Royale, but I am going to take you guys up to the Battle Bar. Enjoy a couple songs, hang out, type in chat who you would like to buy a drink for tonight. There's somebody special out. I sound like the Love Line. This is Kills from the Love Line. If there's that special someone out there that you've been thinking about, that maybe you did a Clash together and laid it all on the line for that special someone, why not leave a little dedication in chat and just let them know that you're thinking about them and you want to buy them an ice cold brew. Hopefully you guys have a great night, and I'll see all of y'all over at the Battle Bar. Have a good night, everybody. Peace be with you.
Well, I said, will you? She said yes, and picked out a little white dress. She said church steps. I said fine with that. Then dusted off my cowboy hat. We said a day couldn't wait, so we just ran away and settled for a courthouse hall. And now I'm an outlaw to the in-laws. Her daddy started cutting up posters that said Wrangle and Redneck Reward. Her mama started sending up prayers, begging mercy from the Lord. Well, I stole her away, but I ain't what they say. Didn't tie her up and drag her off. But now I'm an outlaw to the in-laws. Well, I didn't mean to stir the pot when we took off and tied the knot. I tried to call and convince and turning myself in. They want my head for just thinking the thought. And now I'm an outlaw to the in-laws. Her daddy started cutting up posters that said Wrangle and Redneck Reward. Her mama started sending up prayers, begging mercy from the Lord. Well, I stole her away, but I ain't what they say. Didn't tie her up and drag her off. But now I'm an outlaw to the in-laws. Her daddy started cutting up posters that said Rainbow Redneck Reward. Her mama started sending the prayers, begging mercy from the Lord. Well, I may be crazy, but I'm just saying it was her idea all along. So now she's an outlaw to the in-laws. I guess we're both outlaws to the in-laws.
There's no reason to hide your face. I could see it for a long time coming. Fell in love from the time you started talking. While you play with the radio, the way you smile at the words you keep. And tucked behind your heart under lock and key. Your lips say move, but I know how to underneath. There's a song that I have to know. Come on and sing it, honey. I can't go on without your chorus line. And open up and slay this heart of mine. Come on, it's time to go. We've been dancing around this thing and stepping on your toes till the church bells ring. And try to catch a note as the mass choir sings. And it's a hymn you don't seem to know. And take you around in your favorite town. And watching buskers play till the sun goes down. Every sappy tune makes my heart go pound. This is the one where you let go. Oh, 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 hey. Come on and sing it, honey. I can't go on without your chorus line. And open up and slay this heart of mine. Come on, it's time to go. Come on and sing it, honey. I've been waiting on your chorus line. And open up, don't worry about the time. You're the song I gotta know. There's no reason to hide your face. And I could see it for a long time coming. Fell in love from the time you started talking. While you play with the radio. Oh. to be where the light and darkness meet, on the edge of the horizon through the trees. I am a narcissist, crippled with self-doubt. I've got a courage that brings me to my knees. I am equal parts sacred and profane. I live my life that way. I live my life that way.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you Monday night. Peace.
Parties full of everyone I love, so I can slip out the back door and be alone. I fight with angels till I'm too beat up to walk, and then I hold them tight and when I let them go,